In this part we continue the work. For my tunic I'm going to use square motif. Now I show you how to make this square motif. Make a chain of 5 and join the chain in the round by working a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. The ring is ready. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Make 2 double crochet into the ring. 1, 2. Chain of 3. Three double crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Chain of 3. Make 3 double crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Chain of 3. Work with the slip stitch into the third chain stitch in the beginning of this round. Round 1 is ready. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Make double crochet into the stitch and double crochet into the next stitch of the previous round. Make 2 double crochet into the chain space, then chain of 3, make 2 double crochet into the same chain space, make 3 double crochet in a row, 1, 2, 3, make 2 double crochet into the chain space, chain of 3, 2 double crochet into the same chain space. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. Work with double crochet into the same chain space and the second double crochet into the same chain space, and work a slip stitch into the third chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Well done. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. Work with the next stitches. Make double crochet into the each of next stitch of the previous round. In total it should be 5 of them. Make 2 double crochet into the chain space, chain of 3, make 2 double crochet into the chain space, make double crochet into the each of next stitch. Well done. Make 2 double crochet into the chain space, chain of 2, and 2 double crochet into the same chain space. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete this round. I did 2 double crochet. Now make 2 double crochet in a row. Work a slip stitch into the 3rd chain stitch in the beginning of this round. The square is ready. Then you should make more such squares and join them together in large piece of work. Now I show you how to join motifs together. As you can see, 2 motifs. This is the first motif. I completed it, and it is my current motif. I do not finish it. And while making the last round, I show you how to join 2 motifs together. I didn't complete this side. Now let's make the joining. I take their backs together, like this. I did 2 double crochet into the chain space, chain. Now insert the hook into the middle chain stitch of this chain space, make single crochet, chain, and 2 double crochet into the chain space. Make double crochet into the next stitch, pull up the working loop, remove the hook, take the completed motif, count from the chain space 1, 2, 3, insert the hook into the 3rd stitch, take the working loop, pull it through. Like this. Make 3 double crochet in a row. 1, 2, 3. Pull up the working loop, remove the hook, and let's count from this point 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook into the 3rd stitch, take the working loop, pull it through. Continue working on the current motif. Make double crochet in row 1, 2, 3, pull up the working loop, remove the hook, insert the hook into the 3rd stitch, let's count 1, 2, 3, take the working loop, pull it through. Continue the work. Make 2 double crochet into the chain space, chain, insert the hook into the middle chain stitch of this chain space, make single crochet, chain, 2 double crochet into the chain space, make 2 double crochet, work a slip stitch into the third chain stitch on the beginning of this round. The current motif is ready, and I have done joining on the one side. Then you should continue working with this joining when you would like to connect two pieces together. We'll continue the work. This is the upper part of our tunic dress. Now let's look at the upper part. The back side of this pattern is closer to me. There are two motifs in the back side. I joined two motifs together and to the Bruges lace in the same way as I showed you in the previous part. Then I did a line of motifs. Each line consists of 5 motifs. And while making the last round of each motif, I joined it to the previous motif in this line. The joining has 3 points. I used single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. I have got 3 free chain spaces, and 1, 2, 3 are free on the opposite side. And other 3 will be for the next motif. I remind you, I used single crochet. In total it should be 6 of them in each line. This is the front side. I show you how to join motifs to the front side later. And I'm going to put 2 motifs here. They are 2 motifs in the middle, and this is the side motif. And I have already joined side motif. And now I show you how to join the second side motif. As you can see, my current motif. And while making the last round of this motif, I will show you how to join to the main swatch. They are motif in the middle and motif that is on the middle motif. From this point, I'm joining to these 2 chain spaces with half double treble crochet. Then I'm working with first motif. It will be 2 joining points. Here I'm going to use double crochet stitches. Then I will work with Bruges lace. It is going to be the joining point with double crochet, treble crochet, single crochet, treble crochet, single crochet. I will begin from this point. You can mark this chain space. I take their backs together. This is the first motif. This is the second one. Make double treble crochet stitch. Double treble crochet stitch. Chain of 2. Make double crochet. Then chain of 2. Make double treble crochet stitch into the next chain space. Chain of 2. Make double crochet into the next stitch. I have done 2 double treble crochet stitches. They are 3 chain spaces here, and I'm making double crochet into these 2 chain spaces. Continue 2 chains, make double crochet, chain of 2, make double crochet, chain of 2, make double crochet, 2 chains for the chain space, and double crochet. I have done 4 joining points. Continue working, 2 chains, make treble crochet. I take their backs together, work with this chain space, make treble crochet, chain of 2, and double crochet into the stitch of the previous round, chain of 2, make single crochet into the next stitch, chain of 2, chain of 2, make treble crochet into the stitch that we did before, chain of 2, make double crochet into the stitch. Let's stop and look at work. Let's repeat again. I have done 2 joining points and 2 joining points to the second motif and 3 joining points to the Bruges lace. We need to do 2 more joining points. Continue, make chain of 2, work with these 2 chain spaces, make single crochet, chain of 2, and make double crochet, chain of 2, make treble crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 2, and work with the last round of the current motif. Double crochet, chain of 5, and double crochet, chain of 5, and work with the slip stitch into the third chain stitch. Pull up the working loop. The joining is ready, so let's stop and look at work. I have done joining of the side motif. Here how it looks like. Then you should join the same motif but in the front side in the same way as I showed you before. Now let's look at the front side. I turned my upper part and it is the front side, and let's look. It is the Bruges lace that is consist of 11 repeats. This is the turn that is located in the back side, and as you remember, I joined two motifs to this turn. I take my front side, I skip this middle point, and as you can see, I work it with the next two turns on the right and on the left. The point of the joining you determine by yourself. You should try it on. In this case, I have done the trim for the one side. Now I show you how to make a trim on this side. Let's make a trim for this side. I will begin from the bottom motif. This is the joining point, and begin from the next chain space. Insert the hook into the chain space, make a chain of 3, insert the hook into the chain space, make double crochet, make chain of 3, make double crochet into the stitch, make double crochet into the chain space, continue. Let's make the complex stitch. Make chain of 3, yarn over the hook twice, insert the hook into the chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, yarn over the hook twice, insert the hook into the stitch that we did before, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, yarn over the hook, insert the hook into the chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. We have 5 loops on the hook, then yarn over, pull through first 3 loops like this, and pull through 2 loops twice. Chain of 3, insert the hook into the chain space, make double crochet, chain of 3, make 2 single crochet into the middle chain space, 1, 2, chain of 3, make double crochet, chain of 3. Let's make the complex stitch. Yarn over the hook twice, insert the hook into the same chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, then yarn over the hook twice, insert the hook into the stitch that we did before, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, yarn over the hook, insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, We have 5 loops on the hook. Then yarn over, pull through first 3 loops on the hook and pull through 2 loops twice. Here what we have: chain of 3 and double crochet and double crochet into the chain space. Chain of 3, insert the hook into the next chain space, make double crochet, chain of 3, make double crochet into the chain space. To complete the work, chain of 3, make single crochet into the next chain space. The trim is ready. Here what we have: this is the part that is under the shoulder. We'll continue the work. Then I'm going to work with bottom part, and I crochet the trim for the bottom part. You can begin from any motif. Now I show you how to make it. We can continue from any motif. Let's count our chain spaces: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I begin from the third chain space, chain, then chain of 5 by pattern, make single crochet into the chain space, chain of 4, yarn over the hook 3 times, insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice. We have 3 loops on the hook. Continue, yarn over the hook twice. Now work with the next motif. Work with the next chain space, insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice. We have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops and pull through 2 loops twice. The complex stitch is ready. Continue, chain of 4, insert the hook into the next chain space, make single crochet, chain of 5, make single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 5, make single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 4, yarn over the hook 3 times, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, yarn over the hook twice, now insert the hook into the next chain space of the next motif, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice. We have 4 loops on the hook, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops twice. Chain of 4, make single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 5 for the chain space, make single crochet, chain of 5, make single crochet into the chain space, chain of 4, yarn over the hook 3 times, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, yarn over the hook twice, insert the hook into the next chain space of the next motif, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops twice, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops twice. The complex stitch is ready. Chain of 4, and single crochet into the next chain space. Here what we have. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. Let's complete this round together. Instead of last chain space, I did 2 chains, make double crochet into the chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Chain and chain of 5. Single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 5, and single crochet into the next chain space, and single crochet, chain of 5, and single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. I'm about to complete the first round of the mesh. Instead of last chain space, I did 2 chains and double crochet into the first chain stitch at the beginning of this round. Well done. Chain to bring up the yarn, and chain of 5 by pattern. Make single crochet into the chain space, chain of 5, make single crochet into the chain space, chain of 5, and single crochet into the chain space. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. The number of chain spaces you determine by yourself. As you can see, I have made the mesh. I have done 7 rows. The number of rows you determine by yourself. Let's look what we will do next. Let's look at this line. This line consists of 11 squares. Next time I'm going to work with joining this line to the mesh. For the beginning, I'm making a trim for the first side of this line. Let's begin the trim from the corners. Insert the hook into the first chain space, chain to bring up the yarn, chain of 5 by pattern, make single crochet into the chain space, chain of 5, we skip 3 stitches 1 2 3 and work with the fourth one, make single crochet, chain of 5, we skip 1 2 3 and single crochet into the fourth stitch, chain of 5, make single crochet into the chain space, 5 chains, make single crochet, chain of 5, we skip 3 stitches and single crochet into the fourth stitch, chain of 5, we skip 1 2 3, single crochet into the fourth stitch, chain of 5, and work with the fourth stitch, make single crochet. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. Let's complete the first round of the trim. Instead of last chain space, I did 2 chains and double crochet into the first stitch. Begin the second round, chain to bring up the yarn, then chain of 2. And while making the second round, I'm going to work with joining to the mesh. Now I'm going to work with bottom part of the tunic or dress. The bottom part of the model consists of Bruges lace, round motifs, and 7 rows of mesh. And while making the second round of the trim, I show you how to join to the bottom part of the model. As you can see, the line of the squares is shorter than the bottom part, so I need to do degrees. They are 48 chain spaces in the middle, as the square line consists of 44 chain spaces. So it means I'm going to work with degrees 4 times. As you can see, I mark some chain spaces. Let's count how many chain spaces: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 chain spaces. Then I'm making degrees. Then I'm going to alternate with 10 chain spaces straight, then make degrees. Then you should work in round, and round consists of 4 degrees. Now I show you how to make degrees. I did 2 chains, make single crochet into the chain space, chain of 2, then single crochet into the chain space, chain of 2, Insert the hook into the chain space, make single crochet. I took their backs together. Now chain of 2, chain of 2, and single crochet, chain of 2 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 chain of 2 and single crochet, chain of 2 chain of 2 and single crochet, chain of 2 and single crochet, and single crochet, chain of 2 chain of 2 and single crochet, single crochet, chain of 2 and single crochet, chain of 2 and single crochet, chain of 2, pull up the working loop, and let's stop and look. Here how the swatch looks like. Let's count our chain spaces: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have got 10 joining points. Now I'm going to work with the grease. I did 2 chains. Insert the hook into the chain space, make single crochet. Insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop. Insert the hook into the next chain space, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook. Then yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook. Chain of 2. We continue the work. Make single crochet. I have done the degrees. I joined 3 chain spaces. Now we continue working. Now I'm going to work with 10 chain spaces straight, then make degrees. I remind you, you should make degrees 4 times in each round. I'm about to complete this round. I have done 10 chain spaces or 10 joining points. I did 2 chains. Now insert the hook into the next chain space on the opposite side, pull up a loop. Insert the hook into the next chain space on the opposite side, pull up a loop. Then yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook. Chain of 2. Insert the hook into the stitch. Make a slip stitch. I have done the joining and around. Here how the swatch looks like. Then you should make in the same way the upper part of the model. It means you should make a row of mesh that consists of chain spaces and make 2 rows of trim that consist of chain spaces. After we have done the main swatch, now I'm going to work with trim for the upper part. Now I show you how to make trim for the neckline. Insert the hook into the chain space. Make a chain. Then 2 single crochet into the same chain space. Chain of 2. Yarn over the hook twice. Insert the hook into the stitch that we did before. Make a cluster made of 3 treble crochet stitches. 2 and 3. The cluster is ready. Then chain of 2. Then 3 single crochet into the next chain space. Then chain of 2. Make 3 double crochet into the next chain space. Well done. Then chain of 2. Make 3 double crochet. Well done. Chain of 2. Make 3 double crochet. Chain of 2. Insert the hook into the stitch. Make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Let's look what we have. So continue working in this way till the end of this round. You should make this round till the middle of the back side. I remind you, now I'm working with middle part of the back side. This is the third motif from the middle part. I did 3 double crochet into the chain space and 3 single crochet into the middle chain space, then 3 double crochet. Instead of joining point, I did 3 double crochet. In this case I did 3 single crochet into the each chain space. Here I did 3 double crochet into the chain space. Now insert the hook into this chain space. I did 2 chains and 4 single crochet into this chain space. Chain of 2. Insert the hook into this stitch, make 3 double crochet. Chain of 2. Make 4 single crochet into the chain space. chain of 2, make 3 double crochet. Let's stop and look. You can use another pattern for the trim. Then I did it. You should continue working till the end of this round. I have done the trim. Let's look at the upper part. Here is our mesh that consists of chain spaces. They join it with help of the chain spaces. It was 44 chain spaces in both sides. In this case, I didn't do the grease. The work is done. Today we have learned how to make summer tunic dress made in Bruges lace technique. Don't miss our new video tutorials on our YouTube channel, and please visit our internet store. Thanks for watching.